Why hello there YouTube, Facebook, and the world! It is I, MPBoosterAxel. I'm here to boost your MP Day with another vlog. So, in terms of video games, I haven't really played more than Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed, and I haven't played that in like a couple weeks now. So, in terms of video games, not so much. But what I have been doing is watching some stuff on YouTube, basically just the stuff people I'm subscribed to. And I actually got back into an anime I used to watch when I was a kid, Sailor Moon. Yes, Sailor Moon. It's actually a really good anime. It aged okay. Sort of. I mean, the voice actors... If they changed the voice actors by Season 3, they changed them horribly. I mean, I don't like their voices. I liked Season 1 and 2's voice actors. Season 3 and 4 was kind of just awkward. But I digress. I mean, that's what they wanted to do, so I won't nag them. But there's actually a few things I wanted to talk about as of late, because some things have kind of changed, for the most part. In terms of video making, I would seriously like to make more videos, because I'll have a lot more time about a week from now, actually. Because in 1 week, I'm done with school. So, a week and a day, technically. But by next Tuesday, not this Tuesday, next, I will be done with school for the most part, except for my Regencies. Which, to be completely honest, I have 4 Tuesday, Wednesday, then another Tuesday, Wednesday Regents, but those won't be hard. I mean, I'm actually pretty good in school, and I took 2 AP exams this year, so if I can manage those, I can manage 4 Regencies in a relatively amount of a week. So basically, by halfway through June, I should be making tons of more videos, so hopefully be looking forward to that. But it also depends if I get a job or start learning how to drive a car. Yes, I'm 17. I don't even have my permit. That's how sad I was when I wanted to work more than I wanted to drive. So there was that. But yeah, I'm gonna learn how to drive this summer so I can get my license. Hooray! I don't think driving is very safe, to be completely honest. I think driving is way too dangerous for me, and I think I'd have a panic attack every time I got behind a wheel, or the wheel. So, I like to drive go-karts, but go-karts are different than regular cars, for the most part, because I don't know what's really the difference between go-karting and, besides the racing factor, I suppose. But I digress again. What else is there to talk about? I've been recently working on a personal project of mine. I like to sew. I've mentioned that before when I did my melody video last year around this time. And I told you I entered her in a fair, and I won second place I won second place in the section I gave her in, and I was pretty happy. I'm doing the same thing again, only this time I'm actually entering hopefully 5? Now I know that sounds like a lot, but I finished 2 in a matter of a week and a half, so I suppose it's possible. My fair is not till the end of July, early August. So that gives me a whole month, well, basically anything to do, to work on them. So in other words, I could most likely finish them within the time limit I have. But I'm not entirely sure I'm going to want to, only because some of them might turn to crap. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I don't like to stitch on eyes because it's way too difficult for me and I don't have the patience for it. So what I like to do is I like to use markers and I should have waited for one character so I could have, but her eyes still look okay. But for the most part, I'll probably only be entering one. The one I first made because I liked it the most. I won't be telling you what they are until all 5 are done. And I hope you guys love them, because I certainly do. I've made 2 so far. I'm gonna make the next 3 in the upcoming weeks. I still have to finish their footwear though, which sucks because I don't know how to do it. I don't know if I want to like sew them, I don't know if I want to crochet them. It's all up in the air. So for the last 2 bits I want to talk about is well, actually there's 3 more things I want to talk about. Let's playing. I still plan to do it. And I still plan to make a lot of videos of Let's Playing during the summer because I'll have tons of time. And I've beaten a decent amount of games to where I could probably show off my decent skills. But Digimon Racing will probably never be finished. Sad but true. I wish I could have finished it. I wish I could have been more positive about it, but I should not have started my Let's Playing career with a racing game. That's just the truth. So, future games I plan to Let's Play include a few Sonic games, the Persona games I actually own. I'd like to Let's Play 3FES 4 and Arena, so I hope to Let's Play those. I would also like to Let's Play, probably not a Mario game, because those seem to be overdone by the Let's Players I've watched. Because I think every Let's Player I've watched so far has done at least one Mario game, and they're popular, but overdone. And I'm not very good at Mario to begin with. I'm better at Sonic, which is weird, because Sonic is more speed-oriented, while Mario is more platforming. And maybe I'm just better at speed. I don't know. Another bit of news is I've recently, thanks to a friend, I'd like to mention him, but since he might not like being mentioned in the video, I will only mention he's a good friend of mine. He got me into a series called Fire Emblem. Now, I've known it's existed for a while, for a lot longer than I'm giving it credit for. But I never actually played one of its games except for when Ike and Marth were in Brawl. And that's the only time I've ever actually played a game that contained Fire Emblem characters. Sad, I know, because I heard it's like a very good strategic game. And I'm not very strategic, but I'd like to learn how. And obviously, I don't know what game he showed me, but it was a Game Boy Advance game. It might have been one of the originals. It probably was, because I know they started out on the Game Boy Advance. I don't know if... But anyway, the game I would like to start with, funny enough, is it's not Reawakening, it's Awakening. Fire Emblem Awakening. And it looks really good. I like all the concepts about the game. Like the marriage thing, training your teammates to be different types of things. Like, you could make a knight turn into like a mage, or vice versa if you wanted to. For the most part, I mean, there's obviously certain things you can't do, but, you know. And I would really, really like to own that game and try it. So, that's just one thing. I really like the marriage concept, too. I think I mentioned that like 30 seconds ago, but I'm really, really liking that concept, because most games I played, you have shippings, but they never actually go through with them. So, a game where you can actually get married and have... I know one of the big concepts of the game is that some of the children of the characters come back from the future, or go to the past to help their family or parents, and I know that's a big concept of the game. I don't know how the game works. I haven't spoiled the game for myself except for some of the characters, and a DLC that was weird, to say the least. But anyway, yeah, Fire Emblem. I'd really like to get to play that game. Or its game series. And I would like to see where Ike and Marth started. For my last bit of news, it's probably going to be the longest part of my video. And I'm sorry if this is going to take a while, but... I would like you guys to know that I'm actually planning on taking a trip. By myself next year. I'll be 18 by then, by the time I want to go, by the trip I want to go on, or if I waited, I could go to a different one entirely, but for this one, since it's close to where I live, I want to go to this one. I would like to go to PAX East. And, reasons, I guess I could start with, I would like to meet some of my Let's Playing heroes, actually, to tell you the truth. I would like to meet Chugga Conroy, Proton John, the rest of them. And I'm not saying I'd be joined with them to make a video because I'm not known, and I don't think I'll be known in a year. So, if they invited me, that'd be one thing, but they're not probably going to invite me because I don't have a fan base. But I would like to at least meet them and scrape some of the knowledge that they have together and maybe build up my own channel. Another reason is I've always been interested in going to conventions. I always wanted to see what they were like, and if I liked them, I would go to them more. If I didn't, then I would say this was good enough for me. The third thing is, it's a really silly reason why I want to go to this, but it's acceptable there. I like to cosplay. Or for the most part, just dress up like a video game character that I like. Or anime character, because I would like to go to an anime convention too, but let's stick with PAX East for now. But even though I would like to do all these, things, the main issue I have with the convention is the fact that I actually am very sensitive to noise, and I'm also very claustrophobic when it comes to people. Like, I don't know what that's called. I call it social claustrophobia or social anxiety. It works either way. Basically, when I'm stuck with a group of people and I don't have a way out, I get very panicky and very uncomfortable. And it's usually it has to be really, really tight. I mean, like, if there's enough space for me to walk around, I'm fine. But if it's like crowds of people and I'm stuck in the middle, I get like very panicky. So I call it social claustrophobia. I don't know if that's really what it is, but you know, it's a cool title. It's probably something new about my diagnosis, but yeah, we'll get into that later, or another video maybe. But for the most part, the convention seems pretty cool. And like I said, I'll be 18 by then, so I can go by myself. I almost think I could go by myself. I could have went by myself this year. I don't know, like the age of traveling alone in a plane or whatever it is. If I took a car, I probably could have went by myself. Actually, if I had I think if everything worked perfectly, I could probably have gone to see if I had the money. But, I didn't have the money. And, probably wasn't old enough. Probably, I didn't even have a costume ready. So, for the most part, it wouldn't have worked. So, there's that. Oh! Actually, that's one more thing I want to talk about. Cosplaying. I do it every year for Halloween for as long as I can remember, except for 1 year, but that technically was still cosplaying. It just wasn't a video game character. It was Uncle Sam. But, I get very into cosplaying because I think it's such an interesting concept. And, last year I was Shinjiro Aragaki for Persona 3. I was almost going to say 4. That's wrong. The year before that, I was Flamedramon from Digimon, or the Fire of Courage. And that was actually a really cool costume. I enjoy it. I still have the mask. I'm going to have to show that off one of these days. I actually still have the costume. I don't think it'd fit me, though. Anyway, and 2 years after that, before that, I was actually Dr. Eggman. And I actually really enjoyed that costume as well. And I love to dress up. I don't know why. It's just a lot of fun to me. And so this year, I'm still debating what I want to be because money issues. I mean, if I get the job I want, or get the job I'm hopefully supposed to get for this summer, I can raise up a ton of money for a trip and perhaps a costume. Because if I get the costume ready for Halloween, I'll probably wear it at PAX East because I don't think I'm going to get much taller. Hope to God I like being semi-short because it helps me. I don't know, my dad's tall, my mom's short. I'm more like my father, but you never know of height. So there's that. But this year, my first idea is gonna be the Vice from Skies of Arcadia. I've yet to play that game, but I've watched a Let's Play of it. My God, it's such a good game. I would love to I would love for it to have a sequel or a remake, HD remake or something. I would buy it and play it. And that's that. I'm trying to think of any other characters I'd like to be. I'd like to be another Persona character because I love Persona. Though I haven't played either 3 FES or 4. So, because I over-glorified it in my head, and then when I actually started to play it, it kind of started to drag. No, not like boring, but maybe I'm just not into the story component as much as I thought I would be. I liked Arena because it was more of a fighting game, I guess. I still hate Elizabeth users. Dear God, I hate Elizabeth users. I haven't played the game in like forever, because after I got Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed. So if I got back into it, I could probably not beat anybody again, because I usually suck at fighting games. But anyway, I don't know if there's anything else I want to talk about. Oh, well, I guess I had so much I wanted to say, so. Aegis videos, if you loved them, good. If you didn't, okay. They might come back, they might not. Plush videos at this point, I don't know, they take forever, and I have to use this voice, because this is Aegis' voice. Greetings, everybody, my name is Aegis. And I like that voice. It's actually a really good Aegis for a boy. It's a decent female robot voice. So, it works, but, you know, it's kind of hard to talk like this, for the most part, forever, in a video, and Aegis she was one of my better series for my channel. But after I talked to somebody on YouTube, I decided that I have to stick with one idea, and then that one idea I'd like it to be Let's Playing, at least for now, and then once I get a fan base, I'll start trying other things. So I have 2 subscribers, and sadly I know who both of them are. So, not sadly, I mean, it's really cool that they're supporting me, so I'm happy about that. But, you know, if you know your subscribers, and they live in the same town you do, it's kind of awkward, to be completely honest. And I guess that's about it. Actually, if I don't know how many people I know actually has a 3DS, or who would watch this video and would tell me. And I don't know how many people are actually going to watch this to begin with, so never mind that. Never mind, I was going to ask. But, anyway, if you enjoyed this video, a like or a subscribe or anything would be appropriate. And if you have a positive, negative, or neutral comment, please leave it in the comment box below. And if you have any ideas for any other videos, like anything, I'll take them into consideration. And I guess that's about it. So, YouTube, Facebook, and the world, it has been I, MPBoosterAxel, and I hope your MP got boosted exponentially today. I hope to see you a lot sooner, hopefully next week, in my next video. Good day to you all.